Hey guys, it's your favorite wrestling channel here, BPW, Best Pure Wrestling. Today we're going to go over my whole entire figure collection. In total I have 57 figures altogether, including commentators and referee. We're going to go ahead and start out this video. We got John Cone that was in the Build-A-Figure for SummerSlam. So that's the first figure we got here. Great figure. Now we're going to move over to the commentary team. I picked these up off Amazon. We got a JBL lookalike. Then we also kind of got like a Howard Finkel lookalike. Those are two good figures off Amazon for your commentary team. We're going to set John up back here in the corner. This one I picked up at an indie wrestling show. Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. I got him for $15. Very good steal on that figure. Then we got the Soul Man Rocky Johnson. Got him in the Maivia Legacy Pack 3-pack. Then we do also have Shelton Benjamin, one of my two Shelton Benjamins. As you can see, the legs are very loose, so I'm going to have to get another Shelton Benjamin there. Then we have Finn Balor Judgment Day. I wish they didn't put that towel in his back pocket. Wish it was made removable. The only thing wrong with this one, just the legs are a little bit stiff. But other than that, still a good figure. Then we have Sami Zayn. He is one half of my AEW Tag Team Champions. Very good figure on that one. Then we have the Ultimate Edition Triple H. Very good figure. I also picked this one up at an indie wrestling show. We got Hulk Hogan. Got him for $20. Still a good figure. Nothing wrong with that one, just a few scrapes. Then we have Solo Sikoa. Very good figure on that one. The legs are a little bit stiff on that one too, but I mean, you can't complain. Then we have my favorite figure in my whole collection. It is an Ultimate Edition Fiend Bray Wyatt. Very good figure. Then we have a Target exclusive Wardlow. He came with the AEW TNT Championship. I wish AEW would figure their stuff out when it comes to their torsos. You can't really bend them all that much without them separating. And then we have Austin Theory with a sorry head scan on him. I wish they never did release that head scan, so I'm going to be on the lookout for another one of those. And then we have Brody King from AEW. Same thing with the torso on that, just breaks easily. Alright guys, getting back into the collection here. We got the Supreme CM Punk. My arm's very loose, as you can see. I will be on the lookout for another CM Punk figure. Then we have my most recent figure in my collection. We have the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. I picked him up off Amazon. Very good figure. I really like that attire on him. Then we also have my figure that was made personally for me by my buddy over on Instagram, FWA_customs. I will link his Instagram down below. I'll give you the formula for this here in just a second. The formula is a Kevin Owens head scan, Cody Rhodes torso and arms, and Dominic Mysterio legs. Very good figure. As you can see, my old logo on the back. I need to get an updated version of that. And then we have my only version of John Cena, the Hollywood version. That head scan makes a really good heel John Cena. Torso is just a little bit loose on that one, so we'll be on the lookout for another one like that. Then we have Jey Uso in his attire. Very good figure. I really like that one. Then we have Ilya Dragunov. I just picked him up recently. Very good figure. I like the design on the robe that he came with. And then we have another Ultimate Edition. We have Batista. Very good figure. Just a little scrape there on the shoulder, but nothing else wrong with that figure whatsoever. I want to pause the video here, get these figures out of the ring, move on to the next drawer. So give me just a second and I'll get everything set back up. Guys, now we're moving into the second of my 3 drawers. We're going to start out with another Ultimate Edition. We got Randy Orton. I picked him up from Walmart. Very good figure. I wish they would release a newer version of Randy Orton. So that's the first figure out of that drawer. And then we have the SummerSlam edition of Kane. A very good figure. I would like to get the Ultimate Edition in this version, but with the mass head scan. I really like that figure a lot. Or get the one with the chains when they had the police to escort him out. Then we have another AEW figure, Frankie Kazarian. Good figure. Nothing wrong with it at all. Then we're going to move on to another AEW figure. I just got this one recently, not too long ago. We got the Absolute Ricky Starks. Very good figure on that. Then we're going to move on to another figure here. I picked this one up off Amazon. It came with a announce table. It is Shane McMahon. Very good figure. I wish they made him with the jersey where you could take it off and stuff without the rubber stuff on it, but I mean, still a good figure. Then we have another Ultimate Edition figure of Lex Luger. I picked him up at Walmart. Very good figure. Then we have another figure that came in the Maivia collection 3-pack. We got the High Chief Peter Maivia. Very good figure. Legs are a little bit stiff on that one, so watch out for that. Then we move over to Jimmy Uso. I picked him up off Amazon. Very good figure. On this head scan, the hair removes. So that's a nice addition to that. Then we have LA Knight. Got him at Walmart as well. Very good figure. This one I picked up at another indie show. We got Shinsuke Nakamura. The only thing wrong with him is his torso is very loose. Still a good figure. I'll have to get a newer version of him. And then we have Cody Rhodes. This is the one that came with the paper bag and then the face mask there. Very good figure on that. I will have to get the newer version of him as well. Then we move over back to AEW for Scorpio Sky. Good figure. Then we have the Final Boss Rock, even though it ain't the actual Final Boss figure. I got this one off Amazon. It came with the WWE title. And a good figure, just a little stiff in the legs. And then we have Roman Reigns. Very good figure. I did have 2 Roman, and I took the head scan off my other Roman to put on this one. The head scan that actually came with this Roman is pretty trash, so I figured I'd put that head scan on him. Makes him look a lot better. Then we move over to the suckiest figure I have in my collection. I don't like this one bit at all. We have the WCW version of Chris Jericho. This figure I do not like whatsoever. They should have done a better job on that. Then we move over to The Miz. This one came with the WWE spinner belt. On mine, the legs are really, really stiff. So be on the lookout for that. Then we go to the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Very good figure. I like the head scan on that one. Then we move into Monday Night Wars collection series. We got Rob Van Dam. On mine, the head's very loose, so that'll be a thing to watch out for. I plan on getting the Rob Van Dam that has the ECW title, and I think he comes with another title, but I really like the one that comes with a spinner belt and the chair. And then we go to another SummerSlam series figure, we got the Undertaker. I don't like this one at all. I like the older version with his long hair and stuff. That head scan, it just don't suit that figure. But I'll use him till I get a new one. Alright guys, that is my second drawer. We're going to clear this up, and then we're going to get into my third drawer. So I'm going to stop the video right here and pick it back up after we cleared the ring. Alright guys, now we are in the last of my figure collection drawers. Starting us out, we have the Seth Rollins figure from Hell in a Cell when he fought Cody Rhodes. Very good figure. I need to get an updated version of him. This is another figure that I picked up at a indie wrestling show, Samoa Joe. The only thing wrong with this one is just a couple of scratches here and there. The hand's very loose on it, so we'll get another figure of him eventually. And then we go to the Rated R Superstar Edge in the purple camo attire. Very good figure. I would like to get the figure of him in the red and white, I think, or maroon and white. Then we go to AEW Orange Cassidy. He came with a International Championship and a backpack and a jacket. Very good figure on him. Then we move into the Legends series. We do have Bradshaw from APA. Very good figure. I picked him up off Facebook Marketplace along with Farouk. And then we have the ringside exclusive Nick Jackson. I got him with his brother in the 2-pack. Very good figure. The only thing I see wrong with them is just the legs are a little bit loose. These turn a little bit too easily for me. They're still good figures. I'll update those eventually. Then we have Xavier Woods. Very good figure. His legs are a little bit stiff. That's okay. And then we have First Time in the Line figure for him. We got Tony D'Angelo, First Time in the Line figure. I think that's a very good figure of him, with it being his first Elite. Very good figure. And then we move over to the women's section of my figure collection. We have Timeless Toni Storm. I'm trying to get rid of this one and another woman figure that I have. I don't like messing around with them. I kind of want to get rid of those in my collection. And then we have the second woman in my figure collection. It is an Ultimate Edition Charlotte Flair. Very good figure for her, but I don't really like collecting the women figures. For me, it don't make a good match for what I do. So I'm trying to work out a trade on those and some other stuff. And then we're gonna get another figure here. We also have Farouk that came with JBL. I picked those up in the Legend series. They came with the old World Tag Team titles. Very good figures on them. And then this one I also picked up at an indie wrestling show. It is my second Shelton Benjamin figure. As you can see, there's a piece missing here. Legs are very loose and stuff. This is a old Jakks Pacific figure. They made some good figures back in the day when I was growing up. So that is a good figure. I just wish he wasn't that loose. And then we have the last of the 3-pack Maivia collection. We have The Rock. Very good figure for a promo Rock. Just change the head scans on it. And then we're going back to ringside exclusive. We got Matt Jackson. Very good figure on him. Same thing with the boots and stuff. They're a little bit too easily to turn. They're still good figures. I'm going to be on the lookout for new figures of them. And then we have another SummerSlam Edition series. We have X-Pac. Very good figure. I like the DX version better. But at the end of the day, it's still a good figure. Then my last figure to round out my entire collection comes from the Monday Night Wars series. We do have Bret Hart. And the only thing that's wrong with my Bret Hart is the legs are very stiff on him. So I'm going to try to be on the lookout for another Bret Hart figure. And this video is to show all my figure collection. I want to thank y'all again for tuning in. And welcome to the best pure wrestling, BPW. And we'll see y'all again very soon. Thank y'all so much.